Hello all. In this session we will discuss about structures of oxyacids of phosphorus. Few phosphorus oxyacids are there. Their structures are very important. Monobasic, dibasic, tribasic, tetrabasic. You can decide on the basis of the structures. And the reducing nature of few acids also can be explained on the basis of structures. So you can expect few questions in JEE main, NEET exam, and BITSAT type of exams. Okay. So let's start. First, us acid series. Okay, phosphorus acid series. The first one is metaphosphorus acid. Metaphosphorus acid formula is HPO2. The structure is PH double bond O double bond O. Hybridization will be sp2. It's a very weak acid. And due to pH bond, this pH bond, it's going to be a reducing one. It's a reducing agent. Metaphosphorus acid HPO2. Reducing agent weak acid sp2 hybridization, pH single bond is there, 2 p double bond both are there. Second one, hypophosphorus acid. H3PO2, P double bond O, OH, H and H. Because of pH bonds, it is reducing agent. Because of one OH group, it is monobasic acid. Hybridization of phosphorus is sp3. You can see the structure, tetrahedral structure, monobasic acid, and it can form only one type of salt, H2PO2 minus, which we call hypophosphite. Clear? The next one, orthophosphorus acid, or you can simply say phosphorus acid. Orthophosphorus acid formula is H3PO3. Oxidation state of phosphorus will be +3, right? The structure is very similar, P double bond O, OH, OH and H. Two OH groups are there, so it is a dibasic acid. A pH bond is there, so it is reducing agent. Reducing agent as well as dibasic acid. Name is orthophosphorus acid. And two types of salts you can see here. Dibasic na, so remove one by one. H2PO3 minus, HPO3 minus 2. Two types of salts. Orthophosphorus acid, H3PO3. Then fourth one is pyrophosphorus acid. Pyrophosphorus acid formula is H4P2O5. There is a pop linkage. You can remember like this, pop linkage. Each oxygen double bond O, each oxygen one OH group. So overall two OH groups are there. This is dibasic acid. pH bonds are there. Because of pH bond, as we were discussing just now, it is reducing nature. It is of reducing nature. It is a reducing agent, you can say. Dibasic acid, H4P2O5, pyrophosphorus acids. The interesting point you can notice is all us acids are having reducing ability. That means pH bond is mandatory in all the us acid series. Four us acids we were discussing: metaphosphorus, orthophosphorus, hypophosphorus and pyrophosphorus. Then we'll go for EK acid series. First one, metaphosphoric acid. Formula is HPO3 P double bond O and OH. sp2 hybridization. One OH group is there into monobasic acid. But interesting point is its cyclic form is tribasic acid. Metaphosphoric acid is HPO3 monobasic, but its cyclic form cyclic metaphosphoric acid. Cyclic metaphosphoric acid formula and structure will be like this beta. HPO3 taken thrice, you say P and OP, like this it will be a 6-membered one. Each phosphorus is having a double bond O, each is having one OH group also. Because of 3 OH groups, OH1, OH2, OH3, it is going to be a tribasic acid. Not a reducing agent, there is no pH bonds, not a reducing agent. Cyclic metaphosphoric acid, a tribasic acid. But only metaphosphoric acid is monobasic, it is a tribasic acid. So the fifth acid it is. In the EK acid series, the second one is orthophosphoric acid. Orthophosphoric acid formula is H3PO4. It is the most common one. What we see, there are 3 OH groups, so it is a tribasic acid, not a reducing agent. sp3 hybridization, tetrahedral, and the most important line is, as it is tribasic acid, it can form 3 series of salts: H2PO4 minus, HPO4 minus 2, and PO4 minus 3. 3 series of salts are possible for this. All these lines you can explain on the basis of structure beta. Orthophosphoric acid. Next one, hypophosphoric acid. Formula is H4P2O6. So in the previous, we were writing in the acid series H4P2O5, where POP linkage was there. Now there is no POP linkage, the rest is same. One OH group, OH group, this is double bond O and this is double bond O. In pyrophosphorus acid case, that is H4P2O5, there is POP linkage and that is having pH bonds. But here 4 OH groups are there. 4 OH groups you can see here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because of 4, it is going to be a tetrabasic acid. Very rarely we find tetrabasic acids beta, and it is a tetrabasic acid. H4P2O6, hypophosphoric acid. The next one is pyrophosphoric acid. H4P2O7. One oxygen is now extra. You can expect the structure now. There is POP linkage. Rest is same. One double bond O. Each phosphorus is having 2 OH groups. Tetrabasic. Pyrophosphoric acid H4P2O7, it is tetrabasic. Whenever sp2 is there, I mentioned remaining all are sp3 beta. Blindly you can go with this. Remaining all are sp3. sp2 I mentioned, generally metaphosphorus acid and metaphosphoric acid are sp2. Remaining all are sp3. In peroxy series, we have 2 acids. The first one is peroxy monophosphoric acid. Not a regular one, but you can get H3PO5, like H3PO4 only beta. Everything is same like H3PO4, P double bond O, one OH, another OH, another OOH. So extra here is one peroxy linkage. Because of this peroxy linkage, it is called peroxy monophosphoric acid. Actually, it is called phosphoric acid only. Orthophosphoric acid. In orthophosphoric acid, if one oxygen is extra, that is called peroxy monophosphoric acid. Okay. Number of OH groups are 3. So it is going to be a tribasic acid. Tribasic acid. And the last one, peroxy diphosphoric acid. Peroxy diphosphoric acid. H4P2O8 is the formula. Just now we were writing H4P2O7 beta. You make it one more. That's all. POOP. These are not so special, but for your examination purpose only these are special beta. Not much stable. Peroxy bonds are all not so stable. It is again 4 OH groups are there. So this is tetrabasic acids. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Tetrabasic acids. Okay. So total 10 plus 1 cyclic form I was saying. Total 11 acids we were discussing beta. Metaphosphorus, orthophosphorus, hypophosphorus, pyrophosphorus. In the EK acid series, metaphosphoric acid, it's a cyclic form. Orthophosphoric acid, hypophosphoric acid, pyrophosphoric acid. Then peroxy series, peroxy mono, and another is peroxy di. Remember, hypo means lower oxidation state. Pyro means higher oxidation state. Okay. One line I would like to add here and I will wind this one. In general, students make a mistake in this question. H3PO3 and H3PO2. If these three compounds are given, they may ask you which is more acidic in nature, the acidic strength. In general, we have a common concept, that is, it is directly depending on the oxidation state. Higher the oxidation state, higher will be the acidic nature beta. So if you see the oxidation state, it is +5, this is +3 and this is just +1. Based on the oxidation states, what we feel is H3PO4 is going to be more acidic than H3PO3 than H3PO2. But practically, the order is like this. So don't depend only on the oxidation states. The another concept here working is basic nature. It is tribasic acid, it is dibasic acid, it is monobasic acid. Oxidation states you can see only when their basicities are same. That is, if all are monobasic, all are dibasic, all are tribasic, then by seeing the oxidation states you can decide better. But here their basicities are different, so based on the oxidation states you can't decide. H3PO2 is more acidic than H3PO3 than H3PO4. Remember these points. Done. So meet you with other topic next time. Lakshma.